Hi everyone and welcome back. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to talk about things we can do, our abilities. As always, we will first listen to the model dialogue and afterwards we will explain all the expressions in detail. Can you play the piano? Yes, I can play the piano a bit. How about you? I can't play the piano at all. First, to ask about someone's ability to do something, we can ask, can you play the piano? Can you play the piano? The modal verb can is used to talk about people's ability to do something. So if we want to ask someone if they can do something, we can say, can you? And then use a verb to ask if they can do that verb. So we can ask, can you cook? And can you swim? In this question, we are asking about the ability to play a musical instrument, the piano. When we talk about the act of performing on a musical instrument, we use the verb play. Also, we always have to use the article the in front of the instrument. So we don't say play piano, but play the piano. Here are a few more example questions. Can you play the violin? Can you play the guitar? Can you play the drums? When we ask about playing drums, we always use the plural form of drum, drums. Okay, so with all that in mind, let's now do a speaking practice of these questions. Can you play the piano? Can you play the violin? Can you play the guitar? Can you play the drums? That was great, well done. Let's take a look at how we can say that we can play the piano. Yes, I can play the piano a bit. Yes, I can play the piano a bit. First, we answer the question with a simple yes or no. So we say yes if we can play the piano and no if we cannot. After that, we say I can play the piano and then use an adverbial phrase to say how well we can play the piano. A bit is similar in meaning to a little. So if we use a bit, we're saying that we are able to play the piano a little. We're not great, but we're not bad. As well as a bit, we can also use various other adverbs to say how well we can play the piano. Here are a few more example sentences. Yes, I can play the piano really well. Yes, I can play the piano quite well. Yes, I can play the piano a little. So if we use really well, we're saying that we are very good at piano. Quite well means that we are a little bit good, but not great. And lastly, a little is similar in meaning to a bit. Okay, so let's now do a speaking practice of these sentences. Yes, I can play the piano a bit. Yes, I can play the piano really well. Yes, I can play the piano quite well. Yes, I can play the piano a little. Excellent job, well done. Lastly, let's see how we can say we're not very good at playing the piano. I can't play the piano at all. I can't play the piano at all. To say that we are not able to play the piano, we say I can't play the piano. Can't is a contraction of cannot, and it's pronounced can't, can't. The key to pronouncing this word correctly is that the vowel sound should be a long vowel sound rather than a short vowel sound. So it's can't, can't. If we say this word with a short vowel sound, you will end up saying a really bad word. So do make sure that you pronounce the vowel as a long vowel sound. Now, we can just say, I can't play the piano, and that would be enough to say that we are not able to play the piano. However, at the end of this sentence, we have this expression, at all. And we can use this expression in questions and negative statements to emphasize the meaning of the sentence. So by adding at all in this sentence, we're emphasizing how we cannot play the piano. And it means I can't play the piano, not even a tiny little bit. Here are a few other example sentences with different musical instruments. I can't play the violin at all. I can't play the guitar at all. I can't play the drums at all. Okay, so let's now do a speaking practice of these sentences. I can't play the piano at all. I can't play the violin at all. I can't play the guitar at all. I can't play the drums at all. Excellent job, well done. Let's listen to the whole dialogue again. Can you play the piano? Yes, I can play the piano a bit. How about you? I can't play the piano at all. Okay, so let's now do a speaking practice of this dialogue. As always, we will do 2 speaking practices so that you can practice both roles. All the lines will be on the screen, so when it's your turn, please read the line and participate in the dialogue. Let's begin. Can you play the piano? I can't play the piano at all. Yes, I can play the piano a bit. How about you? Excellent effort today, well done. Okay, so in this lesson, we learned how to ask about people's abilities to play a musical instrument. And we also learned how to say we can or we cannot play a musical instrument. The next lesson is the speaking drill lesson, and I will see you soon again in the lesson after that. Bye bye.